Welcome to the second edition of World Cashew Convention. I am Chandana Chef and I am from cashewinfo.com. Today with me we have Mr. P. Sundaran, who is the chairman of CEPCI India. Welcome to WCC, sir.
Yes, thank you very much.
So coming to the Indian export scenario, can you please tell me the steps taken by CEPCI to boost the present export of India, kernel export?
Yeah. And presently, the cashew export industry being faced by a lot of issues and lot of challenges.
Right.
In present scenario, this year the export quantity will came down drastically due to the low production and some other active connected problems being faced by the export industry. Export incentive is only a resolution of only some part of issues being faced with the industry, and there are very big issues are there. And the main issue what we are facing is the availability of raw cashew nuts in a reasonable and parity price.
Right.
Unfortunately, from last year onwards, on beginning of the 2014 onwards,
Right.
there was a steep hike, steep increase in the price of raw cashew nut, very unexpectedly.
Yes.
There are lot of issues behind that. I am not going deeply on that.
Yes.
Anyhow, if there is no possibility to get raw cashew nut from the producing countries, the existence of the cashew export industry will become a big dilemma and big collapse. A lot of problems are there. Number one is the production cost in India is very high comparing with the competing countries like Vietnam and the producing company like African countries.
Right, sir.
And how can we reduce this processing costs? First of all, we have to do this traditional industry from manual to mechanization.
Right, sir.
That is number one. So we can reduce the processing cost considerably by mechanization and automation of the industry. But while we are mechanizing and automating the existing industries, the industrialists have to invest a huge sum for that. So to invest more money to make viability of the industry, definitely the support and financial assistance from the government as well as financial agencies should be there.
Yes, sir.
So now we have been getting grant in aid from the government of India.
Yes, sir.
35% of grant in aid. But this percentage is insufficient to meet the requirement of full mechanization of cashew factories.
Yes.
That is one.
Right.
The second one is the high price of raw cashew nut. And the producing countries are supplying, and India is used to import raw cashew nut. Nearly in the year 2014,
Yes, sir.
there was 9 lakhs metric tons of raw cashew imported into India.
Correct.
Nearly 7.5 lakhs metric tons of
Production.
raw cashew is in domestic production
Yes,
there.
sir.
To meet the installed capacity of Indian productivity,
Right, sir.
this quantity is insufficient. Nearly somewhat more than in between 20 lakhs to 25 lakhs metric tons of raw cashew processing capacity in India. Initially, production was only from Kerala, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh only. But the production, the processing units were spread across the country, and the dependency on import of raw cashew nut into India is the main factor having the high price of this RCN.
Right.
So the government should take initiative to impose some control on
Yes, sir.
raw cashew imported into India. That is the main aspect the government has to do.
Initiative.
Yeah,
Right, sir.
take initiative. I don't have the intention to make some duty or something like that.
Right, sir.
But some initiative should be appropriate. Initiation should be done by, has to be taken by the government. That is the main aspect. If the government is taking some steps to control of raw cashew import into India,
Right, sir.
will help the industry much.
Correct, sir.
That is the main question.
Yes.
I have to do the answer.
And what about the steps taken by CEPCI, sir, in particular?
Yeah, we have approached the government of India, the Foreign Trade Ministry, to asking some control on raw cashew import, because if the raw nut price is not, imported raw nut price is not coming down,
Yes, sir.
definitely we can't even match with the processing costs and the viability of the industry will be very miserable one.
Yes,
so the government should take initiative to make a control on the raw cashew
Import
import
of-
into India.
And also there should be a system wherein production should also be increased.
Yeah, production also be
Right, sir.
increased, and the processing cost will considerably come down. Definitely it will boost the production more and more.
Yes, right. And we know, sir, from ages CPCI is concentrated much on the nutritional values of cashews
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
Right now we
And-
got to know that there is one thesis or there is a report or a research basically done on consumption of cashews and its effect on the diabetic patients.
Yeah.
Can you please tell me about it?
Yeah. INC has done a study on the health and nutrition benefits of this, and the heart health concern
sir,
about
cardiac.
the study.
Right.
That result has been came out and
Yes.
positive. Also.
Right, right.
At the same time, the Cashew Export Promotion Council of India take an initiative to make a study on consuming cashew on diabetic patients.
Right, sir.
The primary result is came out and it was positive. And we hope that the final result will be benefited to the cashew industry and the marketing will go up. Definitely the consumption of cashew kernels will increase, and such a way we can make more export and more we can earn foreign money by export through, and the demand of kernels
Yes, sir.
will become more and more,
Yes, sir.
and so there is a good future for the cashew industry.
Right. And coming to the export initiative, sir, intensives. And what do you think about is there a scope for increasing the export incentives, sir, to the export of India?
Yeah,
kernel
that is
export?
depend on the government of India. And if the government of India is very particular to give more incentive to the industry, of course, exactly the export consignment exporters will attract from domestic market into export market,
Yes.
and they will do more and more export to other countries.
Other countries abroad. Correct. What are the achievements of CPCI in 2015 and what are your goals for 2016?
Yes, Cashew Export Promotion Council India, this is Diamond Jubilee year.
Right, sir.
And we have been celebrating a 1 year old program.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And Cashew celebrating the 60th anniversary.
Yes, sir.
We hope that the diabetic study result will be positive, and we can make use of this opportunity to boost the export more and more, and the foreign buyers will convince that it health wise the cashew will be a good one, and we expect that a good future of export may come up.
Yes. Thank you so much, sir. It was great having you in
Yeah.
WCC.